So Laura is at the start of her journey, coming off the back of the retreat. I know that right now she's very excited, which is great. She finds motivation very easily right now. That's great also. My big thing is that I want her to manage her expectations. This is not about crossing a finish line. This is not a sprint. This is not about weight loss even. That is a side effect of what we're trying to create here. This is really about her creating a standard of living, a daily routine that she does no matter what. So it's about small, sustainable changes. And the challenge is going to be that some of the stuff that I'm going to ask her to do, that the team is going to ask her to do, is not going to be that exciting. And when it comes to behavioral change, changing those tiny things you do each day, it's not exciting. But you have to be aware, you have to pay attention to the subtleties, right? You have to pay attention to what it feels like when you go for a glass of water over a soda. You have to pay attention to what it feels like whenever you put a little bit more color on your plate, right? These things aren't something that have big impact. It's not like going to the gym and sweating and being out of breath. You can notice that and appreciate that. There are so many more hours in the day where you still have an opportunity to engage in your well-being in a small way. And what I want to do is wake Laura up to her well-being in a different way. And the side effect will be all the things she desires. Weight loss, fitting into the dresses that she wants to fit into, feeling good, which is really the key, and ultimately changing her life and creating a style of life that she can appreciate.
So it's day one. It's 10 to 9 in the morning. I've just pulled up at work's car park. I kind of lay in bed and did some breathing exercises, and I also just had a little chat with my husband. So I guess that was one of the 4 elements. There was connect. We kind of caught up over the weekend, just had a bit of time to catch up, and he very nicely made me some porridge, so I had a really healthy breakfast. I've brought with me to work my water, and I've also got 2 apples in my bag as well. I'm gonna go and get myself a salad. I'm really focused on eating healthily now and treating my body the way it should be treated. So I've got egg and spinach from Boots. So it's just 2 hard-boiled eggs with chopped up spinach. A chicken Caesar salad, if you can see that. So I'm just gonna take the croutons out and just eat it with the dressing and the cheese. It shouldn't be too bad. And also I've got a really massive bottle of water. So instead of doing my normal thing of getting in the car and driving to Boots, which is just around the corner, I decided to walk it today. So that took me about 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I feel like that's something that's going to wake me up for the afternoon rather than having a cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm just feeling proud of myself. Adam's done a food shop. So we've got kale, pak choy, Jessie's favourite, broccoli, fat-free yoghurts, mackerel fillets. Don't really like those, but I'll give them a go. Steak and some salmon. He's showing me Alpenbars. Got Alpenbars. Avocados, my favourite. We've been quite good so far. I've managed to get 2 walks in at lunchtime, so overall feeling really good.
So Laura's in the kind of early stages of creating new habits, and it's not easy to change habits, right? Because you have to think, there have been actions that she takes on a day-to-day basis. There have been places that she goes when she's emotionally triggered, right? When she's experiencing something that she doesn't want to experience, right? And that can be food, that can be any form of suppression or avoidance or comfort, right? And so when we're looking at these new habits, whether it's food, exercise, healthy conversations, healthy environments, healthy people, and relationships, it's going to be foreign to her. It's not going to feel comfortable. There's going to be a lot of discomfort. And so it's having a new relationship with that discomfort that is key. It's looking at it as a thing to embrace rather than a thing to run from. And so this is foreign to her. She's not used to this. So I really hope that she can keep her footing, she can embrace the discomfort, and she can invite these new habits and these new routines to become a working part of her day. Because if she can do that, she will succeed. If she can get comfortable with being uncomfortable and then getting to the other end and seeing the value in a new habit, then it's a game changer.
Yeah, it's bewitching hour for me. And what I mean by that is, after I've had my dinner, normally at night time, I sit and I eat shit. Like chocolate, biscuits, crisps, that kind of stuff. And I am struggling with not having my comfort foods around me. I've had a fat-free yogurt and I've had about 5 rich tea biscuits. And now they're looking at me, look. I'm sure I'll be fine. So, I'm going to go and hide these biscuits now and try and forget where I put them. I went to try on some more Christmas dresses for the Christmas party, which is in 2 weeks. And I think I got a little bit ahead of myself and tried on a jumpsuit that was 2 sizes smaller than what I usually go for. Kind of got stuck in it, then panicked, then nearly called for help. Heard a little rip, but don't tell anybody. Managed to get it off, and yeah, that kind of made me sweat a little bit. But on the flip side, it's keeping me motivated. So we'd normally either have a takeaway or we'd go out for something to eat, but because I didn't want to fall off the wagon, we went to M&S instead. Irish ribeye steak. Got these though, and they're quite nice. So I got myself 4, and then that's 1. It's not as good as the real deal, but it's nice enough. Got some beetroot and feta, some hummus, quinoa, super green salad, honey and mustard parsnips, some rainbow tomatoes, bit of pasta. So we're on for quite a healthy dinner. Got this from Tesco. Only 280 calories in the whole tub. It's high in protein, low in sugar. So I think Jessie would approve of that. So we're going to have a little bit of that for pudding. My husband suggests that we have a Chinese takeaway for dinner. And I said no. Doing a Sunday walk with Trouble. We're all out early in the morning. Getting a nice brisk walk done. Bit of family time as well.
Family time?
Yep. And then we're going to enjoy the rest of the day once we've done our exercise. Something amazing happened at work today. A colleague that I have known for a while, she just looked at me up and down and just said, "Oh my God, what have they done to you? You just look absolutely incredible." And it just completely threw me. But I enjoyed the moment. When she said, "You look amazing," I just said, "Thank you." I'm wearing a jumper that I've not worn for ages, but more importantly, I don't know if you can see, but my knees used to have double chins. They've gone. My knees are back to normal. I haven't got double chins anymore.
So once Laura gets to the point where she has embraced a new habit, it's become her new norm, it's really important to stay consistent, right? There's always going to be a part of her that will want to go back to what's comfortable and what is ultimately an embedded part of her, right? She's experienced the comfort of food. She's experienced the ease of not having to get up and go for exercise. So a part of her will always want to go back to that. Consistency is key, right? Now that she sees the value in showing up for herself and showing up in the kitchen, showing up to the gym, showing up in relationships in a healthy way, it comes with responsibility. And that responsibility is consistency. Each and every day you got to show up. It doesn't have to look perfect each and every day, but you've got to show up every day. You've got to do a little bit every day. And if she can embrace that, she will continue. She's slowly going to make these habits a new norm. The next challenge, once we create a new habit, is consistency. And accepting that a part of you is always going to want to go back to the thing that is most comfortable and is easy, because you're a human being, okay? If you want to feel good, if you want to change your life, it takes effort, it takes responsibility, and it takes consistency.